Hey everyone, Gerard here with another video on taxation. So on this video, I'm going to talk about some basic things on the withholding tax system here in the Philippines. The withholding tax system is a system of collecting taxes at source. One common example of this is when employees receives their salaries, it is already deducted with taxes. The employer, being the withholding agent, will be responsible to remit the withheld taxes. A withholding agent is any person or entity who is in control of the payment subject to withholding tax and therefore is required to deduct and remit taxes withheld to the government. It is considered as an effective tool in the collection of taxes for the following reasons. It encourages voluntary compliance, it reduces cost of collection effort, it prevents delinquencies and revenue loss, and finally, it prevents dry spell in the fiscal conditions of the government by providing revenues throughout the taxable period. The withholding tax system here in the Philippines has two kinds. The first one is creditable withholding tax. It is creditable because the withholding tax is an advanced income tax of the payee, which also means that this could be used as a deduction to income tax due. Creditable withholding tax is first on compensation on individuals under an employer-employee relationship. Second is expanded, which is a kind of withholding tax prescribed on certain income payments like income from selling goods or rendering services. Then we have withholding tax on government money payments for value-added tax and percentage taxes in relation to government-related transactions withheld by national government agencies, GOCCs, and LGUs. The second kind of withholding tax is the final taxes. Compensation or wages refers to all types of remunerations received by the employee from the employer if it's under an employer-employee relationship. For tax purposes, compensation has two kinds, which are regular and supplementary. Regular pertains to basic salary and fixed allowances, whereas supplementary includes commission, overtime pay, fees, profit sharing, monetized vacation leave in excess of 10 days, sick leave, fringe benefits received by rank-and-file employees, hazard pay, taxable 13-month pay and other benefits, and lastly, other remuneration received from an employee-employer relationship. Ang ibig sabihin ng substituted filing ay the individual will no longer personally file their annual income tax return, but instead, the employer's annual information return on income taxes withheld filed will be considered as the substitute ITR of the employee. Meaning, kung proper ang withholding ng isang qualified employee, hindi na kailangan mag-file ng annual income tax return. Dahil yung nire-remit ng employer ang magiging compliance niya sa income tax return. Ito ang mga requisites for individuals qualified for substituted filing. Ang empleyado ay kumikita lamang sa sweldo. Pangalawa, iisa lamang ang kanyang employer sa calendar year. Pangatlo, tama ang withholding, which is ang income tax due ay equal sa income taxes withheld. Next is kung may asawa ang employee, complied na din ng asawa ang mga mentioned previously. And then the employer files BIR Form 1604C at nag-i-issue ang employer ng BIR Form 2316. The expanded withholding tax system is a tax imposed and prescribed on income payments to natural or juridical persons residing in the Philippines by a payer which shall be credited against the income tax liability of the taxpayer for the taxable year. Withholding of creditable tax at source means na bago pa matanggap ang bayad ng isang supplier or individual na nag-render ng services, babawasan na ng applicable tax. Example is for income payments made by top withholding agents to their local suppliers of goods, which is 1%, while for services, 2%. Ang ibig sabihin ng final tax ay income taxes withheld that constitutes full and final payment of income taxes due from the payee on the particular income subject to final withholding tax. This means that the payee is not required to file an income tax return for the particular income. Take note na kung may natanggap kang income subject sa final tax, hindi pwedeng ibawas ang kinautas na final tax sa ibang tax due sa mga ibang income tulad ng business income at compensation income. Some examples of income subject to final tax ay cash dividends tulad ng mga dinideclare ng corporations listed sa Philippine Stock Exchange. Distributive share in the taxable partnership by individual partners, prizes exceeding 10,000 and other winnings paid to individuals, royalty income on books, other literary works, and musical compositions. You can visit the website of the BIR para sa buong listahan ng income subject sa final tax. And that's it. So if you'd like to learn more about the withholding tax system here in the Philippines, you can check out some of the videos listed in the description below. And if you found this video very helpful, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because it helps me create more videos like this. So this is Gerard. I'll talk to you in the next one.